What's up, everyone? Let's get some stuff working. Like that. That is better. I'm running a little bit behind today, so I'm just making sure we've got everything ready to rock. Photoshop wasn't working, so we're going to use Photoshop 2020 as usual. And there's our lovely background music we love to have. Okay, let's pull up some stuff. And hopefully Photoshop loads. What's up, James? Hello, Henry. There's Nightbot, of course, to say hello as well. Alright, so let's close that tab group. Let's make a new file. Hey, Larry. Let's do 2000 by yada yada. Our standard. Okay. Whew. Okay, here we are. So, what we're doing today is we're going to try and do a Wilder Fury design. Why is the rainbow open? What was I doing with that? Oh well. Alright, so boxing graphics. I was looking for boxing graphics. Not a lot of boxing graphics out there. There's one guy who does a lot. So I was looking at his for inspiration. Boxing sports design. Pull this over so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Juan Cruz Gonzalez, JCG Designs. He's got a bunch of designs on here, and this is a lot of really nice inspiration. So like, this is really nice. Oh, he's got players up here at the top, some lighting effects, and then focus on the players here with some lighting done to them, and then the crowd in the background. So we might be doing something like that. I know Design with Dan, he's got some stuff as well. I was trying to find some people who've done some stuff for Top Rank Boxing, just as some inspiration for, you know, what to do. This is some older stuff that I know Dan has done, but there's some stuff in here I like from the wallpapers. A lot of stuff going on in the background, so we're gonna figure something out. That's for sure. So I know people wanted me to do some stuff similar to some of the stuff I've done for All Elite Wrestling on TNT. The issue with that is they send me over amazing photos. So I don't have a folder of photos to choose from. This is the guy who takes the photos for All Elite Wrestling. His name's Sadell. Speedy Ruiz is what people call him. So go follow Speedy, speedy.photo. He takes amazing photos for All Elite Wrestling. You know, here's Tyson. So check him out. His photos are partially the reason that the stuff I make for All Elite Wrestling is so nice. So I downloaded a bunch of photos of Tyson and Wilder, or Fury and Wilder. So like, you know, this is just a really good photo. If we wanted to do your generic or general versus graphic, you got guy on the left, guy on the right, looking at each other sort of deal. This would work for that. I was in the process of looking for photos of Tyson Fury. And then I was like, oh, it's time to hit the go button. So we can look together and then we can figure out what we want to do. If you guys have an opinion on what you think we should do compositionally, you know, let's do it. Meanwhile, I'll look just real quick, scrub through these really, really big photos and see if there's anything in here that I like to see. And what I'm looking for essentially is something to compete with the emotions, to compete with this. So something in the similar vein to that. But, you know, we can go a different route with this. You know, we don't have to do... we're probably not going to do the side-by-side because, again, I don't have the access to great imagery, you know, press day media for that. I'm not seeing anything I like right away, so let's do something different. So I believe in that fight, Tyson won. So I think having this photo here at the bottom, if we wanted to do a composition with that, we can do that. I am definitely doing well today. Kirk, some of the prints I've gotten done were just at like Costco, because they're actually pretty decent quality prints for the price. I know some designers use local companies. I haven't looked into it that much because I don't really do a lot with printing off my stuff. I've printed off a good amount of stuff. It's all done through Costco for the most part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dim this back photo. Kind of like that. And then maybe just drop off a levels layer, sort of like this. What I'm doing is I'm gonna make it so the background blends in a little bit better. So you see this blends in. Hit this button. We'll go like this. Just a quick gradient so this blends into the background. So if we want this to be the subject at the bottom, we've got this on the top. We can use either. Yeah, Darian, rip Costco photo centers. Used to be able to just go get prints in like a couple hours, but now it's like you gotta ship it away. It takes 2 to 3 days. That was the thing I liked about Costco, is I could say, hey, I need a 20 by 30 print. And they're like, all right, cool. Come pick it up in a couple hours. So I like this photo. Let's see how big this photo is. So it's a pretty big photo. It's 72 resolution, so it's a little, you know, it's a little bit wonky, but maybe we can fix that. Let's just do a quick gradient map. It's not black. We'll apply it to this. We will hit Command E and then go to other high pass. I haven't done this high pass stuff in a while. I kind of forgot it existed. Oops. Don't know what I'm hitting there. So we'll toss that back in here. See if that did anything. Yeah, it sharpened it a bit. All right, let's convert that to a smart object. Let's figure out which one of my... Let's use a different one of these. I always use the other ones, but I haven't used these in a while. Let's take a look at these. Western. See, if we did something Western, you know, when I think of, you know, like fight posters, you know, we could do something that's super propaganda heavy looking, like a wheat paste poster. We can do something, you know, Wild Wild West theme. You know, there's a bunch of stuff we can do compositionally, because I like to make these a little bit more unique than the everyday graphics that I put out. But we end up doing a lot of stuff we like that's the same anyway. So we'll just use our general BJD2. Go into camera raw. These settings I tweaked so they're a little bit lower, so that's good. All right, let's save that. So I gotta save this out actually. Just save it to my desktop. Go back here. I'm gonna right click again, hit replace contents. Date modified here. Hold on. Let me pull this over here, and now you can see what I'm typing. All right, cool. So we've got this image at the bottom. We've got this image here, which I want to mask out except for Tyson. So we're just going to do this the quick and dirty way. Just going to use a brush. And this might make some of the lighting effects a little bit harder later, just because we're used to... So maybe I don't want to do that. Let's not do that. What do I want to do? I want to delete the layer mask. Alright, we'll go into this one. Let's cut this out. I'm going to add a little bit of a yellow fix on this. Just because I muted a lot of the yellows down here from gold. It's basically editing the shoes in blue. I'll actually put it below that. That'll work. All right, cool. So let's go in. Now, someone was saying that they think select subject is significantly better than it used to be in the new update, but we're not using new Photoshop because anytime I open up my streaming platform, it just decides to break, so that's not good. So we're gonna cut some stuff out here. Maybe we'll put some people in the background here, just for fun. Like you guys, if any of you guys want me to Photoshop your face in here, you know, we can do that. You can be in the background of this design. Just shoot over a link to like your Twitter or something where you might have a photo of you, and we can do that. Replace some of these tiny photos so you and I will know that your face is in there, but nobody else will. I think that'll be fun. It'll be a fun thing to do. So what I'm doing is I'm going to cut these guys out quickly, and see, when I zoom in this far, I don't really like the quality of this photo, but you know, they're in a boxing arena. Boxing arenas are dark. So, and you're trying to get the moment, get the photo at that exact moment. So sometimes you can't have your ISO down at 100 if you're trying to take a bunch of photos, because they're not going to expose correctly. From what I'm aware of. I'm not a professional photographer, but I have taken some photography classes. All right, let's just. I kind of want the ref in this. We'll do some of this. See, I hate how this is. Like, since the quality of the image is so low, it doesn't know where to hit the pixels. And that's why I like using bigger images, because you'll get stuff like this that happens. Alright, let's select and mask with our dear friend. Our dear friend. Great. My buttons aren't working. So they're just going to kick in out of nowhere. It's just going to spam the chat. Speaking of chat, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys had a good Tuesday. I woke up extra early for this Tuesday. Mainly to cut our yard because it's super hot now in Ohio. Out of nowhere. We went from 60, 50 degree weather to 85. So we're just going to quickly go around here. Some of the stuff down here doesn't matter as much with the quality or how quick I'm doing this, just because it's going to be on top of the original image that this is on. So we're not really doing any further edits with this. I'm doing this mainly to get sort of an outline for when we do some lighting effects. Leb, who is the guest designer? I want to see if he's going to hop in here. Or she. I need to get some females on here too that are going to completely kick my ass in designing as well. Because that could easily happen. Just depends on who I can get on here. Porter and Henry, welcome, welcome. Best Friend Club. Should make stickers. Riley Jack Design Stream Best Friends Club. Oh yeah, you guys have wrenches. That's right. I gave you guys power last week because, well, you know why. I love when I use this keycaster program to show you what keys I'm hitting, and I'm like holding down space to like move the mouse. Spanner Club. We like to call them spanners. Look at that. He's just so hairy. It's disgusting. Just gonna give him a quick shave on the chest. So when I'm up here, I want it to be a little bit more accurate just because this part's actually going to be kind of cut out. So I'm erasing my spot so I can go back in with this brush and really just make sure I'm hitting the areas that need to be hit. Oh, what's up, Garrett? Garrett, you don't have all the power. Henry and Porter have power now, too. Once you stick around for a while, you know, if you're here pretty much weekly and contribute to chat, I'll give you a wrench. Probably a couple more people in chat I could probably give a wrench to. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I should make that a draw to come in and watch my things. You have the power of muting people. Only I can mute Garrett, though. So. So this is why I like cutting out stuff before, because it's already been like 15 minutes, and like all we've done so far is we've cut this out, and I'd rather talk to you guys about design thought instead of clipping guys out. But again, I was running a little bit behind today, so we'll just quickly do this. Fake the funk here. Let me just quickly go down here and fix this. So I'm going to add his arm back in here. Erase this. And again, I'm going to do this very sloppily because it shouldn't matter based on the composition that we have going on. Let's just get his face. Do I need to have a theme song for you guys now? All the power that goes to your head. We do MLC Connect this year. I'm gonna should make you guys hoodies, and you guys can wear the hoodies. Bradley Jeff Design Fan Club. Hey Lori, thank you. Hopefully we can make something pretty cool. Pretty cool. I need that as a button. Let me see if I can get this touch portal to open up, and then my buttons will work. Pretty cool. Curb your enthusiasm. Alright, let's just do this. Just get his shoe in here. Haphazardly, because it's just for lighting. Alright. This button. Yikes. Big yikes. Do what I want at all. Okay, new smart object via copy, and if I do new smart object via copy, I can hit this button. I'm gonna act like I've hit this button before. Disable layer mask. Come on. And there. Alright, now we're here. So now we have Tyson up here. Some stuff in the background. But really we just did this. Not a lot. Okay. So we've got this composition. Got these guys down here. I'm gonna link these layers together. I'm gonna blow them up a little bit. I'm actually gonna slant them over just because slanting stuff is cool. Maybe we go like that. Maybe up a little bit. Alright, there's something I know I want to do. So as you can see me typing below, we're going to go to our favorite website, Envato. I really need to tag them on stuff and be like, hi. I use you guys all the time in these streams. And my 18 followers really appreciate it. Give me money so I can show you more things. So here's the thing. So they've got a boxing ring here that I can use and whatnot by Pixel Squid, right? Probably Pixel Squid 360. So I can drag and rotate this how I want, which would probably be something like that. You know, something where I can get this here. But I can also probably just search boxing ring ropes. Can you search that on here? Boxing ropes. Nope. Ladders, 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 ladders. Okay. See, you know, like standard stock. Well, they might have some stock on here I can use. Let's look up stock. Was that under photos? Boxing ring. So really what I'm looking for, if anything, is just a boxing ring with black behind it so we can cut it out easily. Yeah, I did do something in my T-Rex design. See, that's the thing too, is like I did that T-Rex boxing design, which was real nice. So we can steal some stuff from that. Let me take a look. We'll see what I used in that. Yeah, I put it in the background. I didn't put it in the foreground. But we can steal it still. If I can find it. So we can go like this. You know, boxing ring. Doesn't match the angles at all. But we can go like that, because we really just want it to be an element in the foreground that looks cool. Hello, Crossfire Sports Media. You know, we can do something like that. We'll hide that for now. One thing I like to use is chain link. Not that chain link, this chain link. Chain link. Downloads. Yeah, I can match the colors there. I can also do this. See, there's so many different ways we can go with this. I don't really know which way I want to. I think we're gonna divert to something else. Why are these so thick? Come on. It's a perfect time for me to hit that's what she said. Gaussian blur. Quit out of that. Try this again. 15. Oh god. Things are breaking. I've angered it. Oh, 30. Can't go wrong with chain link in front of everything. And I think they did some. There might have been some on here somewhere. I think Juan Cruz used some in his. I was looking through these for some inspiration. So some of these are the more simple compositions, but pretty solid execution. Just looking for, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Where's Tyson Fury happening? Vegas? Is it always just Vegas? No, not Tyson Fury. Wilder. In the chat, do you know where? It's in Las Vegas. Okay. Perfect. That changes things. Got ideas in my mind. Let me share them with you. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep the wire netting. We're gonna keep this going on. What we're actually going to do is get rid of this. I'm gonna go back in here actually. Delete this layer mask. We're gonna cut this out just a little bit more refined. So what we're gonna do, here's Las Vegas, as you can see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it as if they were on the street in Vegas, softboxing. So as if the fight last time happened in the streets of Vegas. So then we're going to have a chain link fence in front of them as the subject with Vegas as the background, and then some text somewhere. We're going to do that because that's cool. And that's cooler than what we've got going on so far. So in order to do that, I need to make sure these guys are cut out a little bit better, mainly Wilder. So when he's on the ground, he looks like a normal person and doesn't have weird things shooting out of his back or, whoops, stuff like that. Okay, same thing with the ref here. Do this. Let's see if we're back up.
Quick select.
Yeah. All right, we're back. We got the fun buttons back.
Hooray!
Thanks, universe. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna add you guys as mods. You guys are here every week. Every week, mod. Everyone's a mod. All right. Hit some buttons here. Okay, that's not terrible. And again, this is gonna be probably small. Or smaller towards the bottom. Just want to make sure there aren't any like random jagged edges, or we're missing part of his leg, kind of like that. So we'll fix that, fix this here. Shoes are okay. I want to do some designing stuff for you guys. I don't want to be sitting here clipping it out the whole time. But we can see right away you got this going on. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So here's our composition. This is what we got going on. Let's tilt these guys back this way. Make it a little bit smaller just compositionally. Make it so you guys can see what's going on. Let me hit some more buttons actually. Okay, so Las Vegas. So now we need a photo of Vegas from the street. Let's see what happens if I hit this button. Okay, so where's the fight at? What casino is it at? Oh, it's at Allegiant Stadium. Stadium. So that's where the Raiders play. Okay. So can we find a photo outside Allegiant Stadium? See, that's the thing, like, I guess that is in Vegas. I didn't know how close it actually was to the strip. It's actually pretty close to the strip. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. We're going to do Vegas, which I have over here already. Okay, I want Las Vegas Street. Because if it was at like one of the casinos, that'd be cool. We can put that on there. I'm sure your graphic is great. Hold on, what do we? Oh, now they're UFC fighters. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, did I say something? Okay, so Las Vegas Street at night. Jordan, I'm sure that the graphic you're making...
That's fire, bro.
I'm sure you figure it out. You guys have a nice, consistent brand that you guys use. I have photos that I took myself in Vegas 12 years ago. 11 years ago. I wonder if I have access to those. I don't know if I have any photos of this street that from the view I want. I can always fake it though, so maybe we'll do that. Because we have the power, we have Photoshop, so we'll just fake it. So like I want something like this, but I want it so, let me show you guys. So we're gonna have this wired in the front. We're gonna do some stuff to that to make it better. We got these guys. We're gonna have I'm just gonna add a quick fill to this. Maybe we still have it sideways because sideways is cool. But something like this where it's street, this, lighting, and cool stuff here. Oh, yes, link actual photos from Unsplash. Yes. If this was darker and had like the cool lights and stuff, that is what we need. I want it at this angle. That is the correct angle. Because if it's at that angle there, I don't really have to do anything else. But, you know, it's sort of like this. But there's nothing going on here. If you've been to Vegas in the chat, let me know. Just for fun. Who has been to Vegas? I'm gonna check Envato too. Because Envato has some stock stuff on there. I like the stuff on Unsplash a little bit better just because it's professional, you know, it's professional photographers. I think the photos are just better on there than Envato. Alright, photos. Maybe we're just gonna have to fake it, but that's fine. Henry, what did you do when you were in Las Vegas? The answer is I can't tell you, because what stays in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. Okay, let me... Shoot, I gotta unplug something. What am I gonna unplug? This. Hey, nothing. Oh. I broke the stream. I broke the stream. Come back, stream. Alright, we're back. I unplugged the Ethernet cable on accident because I'm using a broken Ethernet cable. Like a boss. Alright, I've got a miscellaneous 2 terabyte hard drive here. Send in more photos. Oh, that's good. I at least like the floor area. We might be able to use that then and blend everything else in. Does this not have photos on it? This might not even have photos on it. Which would be a darn shame. We've got a font titled Las Vegas on here. Nope, don't like that. Huh. Let's do this. Eject that. Oh, you know what? Wrong one anyway. We got 3 hard drives over there. We'll pull up the right hard drive and take a look. We like that one. What I want is something... I mean, I want something like this. Like, this is obnoxious. Like, this is Vegas. We'll download that. Probably won't use it just because it actually doesn't look that crisp. Looks like a phone photo, to be honest. No offense. You know, something like this. You know, just the strip. Yeah, I've heard of Pexels. I haven't used it that often. And there's like Pixabay, which is like the similar thing. It'd be cool if we actually took like a photo like this and changed California Hotel and Casino to something else that had to do with the fight. Photos. Okay, what was 11 years ago? 2010. Vegas. Alright, cool. We pop these open in Bridge. There's only 400 photos in here, so see if this does anything. Peculiar. Okay. All right, let's hit these. Let's hit this button. And boom. Welcome. Welcome to mine and my twin brother's Las Vegas trip, circa 2010. Look at this. Look how good these photos are. Look at that. This one might actually be good. Yeah, see? Stuff in the background. You might use that one. What else do we got? I remember when we were there was these guys who was trying to catch a duck. There's like a duck just like walking around, and he was like, I'm gonna catch this duck. And he was super drunk. It was actually very funny. Yeah, I don't think I took any photos that would have been intentionally used for that. See, when I go to places now, oh no, I knew what I was trying to do there. Yeah, I think those are the best places to probably look for photos you're allowed to use. I could just collage stuff in the background too, like who cares? It's fun to look at these photos. I haven't looked at these photos in a while. Oh, here's the duck. Hold on. Where'd the duck go? Yeah, here's the guy. Here's the guy holding the duck. This guy caught a duck. There was this duck that we found, and then this guy was like, I got this duck, bro. Look at this. Which is hilarious. I don't think there's anything in here. There's some nice photos of some of the signs at night, but I don't think I got a good photo of. There's me. Come on, load. This is actually pretty good. There's nothing else in the background. Alright, we'll hide that. Let's go back here. Let's see the one that you... Let's do this first. Yeah, see, this needs to be darker, but we'll use it for the base. So we will stitch it to that. No, we won't. We'll just get rid of it. We'll turn it slightly to match. Make it a little bit bigger. We'll stretch out the bottoms like this. And maybe go like that. To make the angle a little bit more accurate. Whoa. Something like that. You know, I don't know. We'll see if this works. Let's get rid of this. And then we'll just be breezy with it. I'm breezy. Click, 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 click. Okay, there's that. Now we need that photo of Vegas. We found this one, but this one was okay. We basically need this to like somehow blend in, you know, with some of the thing. And that's the thing that can happen a lot with creating the design is I have an idea of what I want to do, but if the photo doesn't exist, then I can't do anything with it. Oh, these are all the JPEGs from it, which aren't loading. Okay. Here's my brother with $1,600. Tell that story. All right, let me quit out of this, and we'll find some more online. Instead of pixels. So we went to Vegas for our 21st birthday is what happened, and we were... You know, we brought like $400 or something to gamble with. But we expected to lose because it's gambling in Vegas. This one's not bad. Allow. It's like I won some money online. I won like $250 on some random slot machine, and he mainly played We mainly played blackjack. But he went down. He lost all of his money. Then went and got more money the night we were leaving, the night before our flight out. He lost his money, and then he went and got $100 more. And we're not hitting Las Vegas anymore. And he went and played roulette. So he went and played roulette and betted on black. So he went, betted on black, won. Betted on black, won. Let me hit something. Hold on. There we go. Chat wasn't working. Still not working on here, so that's fun. See if that kicks back in. Okay. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. I want Photoshop back up. Okay, we're back. All right. We're going to play around with this and see what we can do with it. I think this will be a little bit interesting to work with. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to... we're going to fill this in a little bit more. We're going to cover up these cars. We're going to try to cover up these cars. Let me just grab this tool here. Delete cars. Okay, so we sort of have this base. No, not really, but it's kind of there. But what we can do is we can fake it, because what we're going to do anyway is we're going to... What am I looking up there for? I think we're actually going to lower it a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, throw it on top of this, throw it here, set it to screen, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade out a little bit of it. And actually I'm going to go into the initial image. We're going to Photoshop out some of this stuff. Really, we just want a concrete floor. I might just find a different photo of just a concrete floor. Unsplash. Oh, universe. It is Juan Cruz Gonzalez. He goes by JCG Designs on Instagram. I just followed him today. If you go to my Instagram, you just go to my following. It should be like the first one on there. Okay, so what do I want? I want Night Alley. Night ground. I want night pavement. Night pavement. Yes, I want these photos, but I just want concrete. I just want night concrete. Okay, I don't want that much night. And I can just change it. So we're looking like that, okay. City night. Yeah, see, I want a photo like that, but without the street in it. Like this. We're gonna use this. I think I can fake this enough that it'll work. Anyway, back to the Vegas story. So we're in Vegas. My brother has lost his money. He then goes to the ATM and gets more money out. And then he goes and bets on black on roulette and wins. So he's $200 now. So he does it again. Bets black again with $200. Boom, $400. This guy's $400 back. So things are going well for him. He comes over and he says to me that he bet on black and he won it again. So he got his money back, his $400, which is pretty funny. Do one of these. can do one of these. And there we go. Why does that look so... Okay. Okay. It's because I need to mask it out, isn't it? This is why I can't talk and design and tell a story and remember at the same time. Okay, so now they're kind of in the road. Cool, let's save. Alright. We got our base down for what we have going on. This kind of looks realistic. Could look more realistic, but it looks good enough for me. So what we're going to do... We're going to get rid of that. Does that do anything? No, good. We're going to convert this to a smart object. We're going to filter. We're going to go to the blur gallery, go to tilt shift. We're going to tilt it. Maybe this at the same angle. So everything sort of blurs away after these guys. And we can adjust the tilt and the shift blur like that. So now there's a definite foreground and a definite background. What we have going on. He comes over with these $400. And he... You know, he won his money, which is cool. Got his money back. His fiance or girlfriend is going to be happy. So I'm like, okay, I'm playing like blackjack or slots or something. He says, I'll be right back. Comes back. He bet 400 again on blackjack and won. So now he has $800. Bet blackjack again on $400 and on black and lost. Now he's back to $400. Then he comes gets me. So he does that 3 more times in a row and then ends up getting $1,600. And then he's like, okay, I'm done. And then we left. And then we flew home. And that is my brother's Vegas story. It's a good story. He tells it better than I do. But that's Vegas. I'm going to draw some fake shadows underneath him and act like I know what I'm doing when I'm making shadows. But I don't. Just making it up. Am I even painting is the question. Okay. Let's go down here. So the shadows are going to be really dark up against his body. So we want that to be really dark. And you can see from our jagged edge that it could be a lot better. Yeah, you just really want to bet on black. Just bet on black. You know, don't bet on red. Bet on black. That's a fun thing about roulette, though, is that you can sit there and just play the 50-50 game and just hope you get your money back. Okay, so this, what is this? Is this even, we don't even need this anymore. We just need this top one. Okay, so let's blur this out. Not blur, let's mask this. And I'm just gonna go in and manually mask things out. You know, I have Corey's pack somewhere on my computer. Somewhere on a hard drive. I'll have to look into that. That's probably a better way of doing this than what I'm doing. Yeah, so in roulette, you can bet black, you can bet, when you're betting colors, you can bet black or white. And then there's 00, which is green. I think there's 0 and 00. So there's like 2. So they're very low odds of hitting, but they do hit. Or you can bet a number. And if you bet straight on a number, I believe it's 33-1 odds. Or you get 33-1. So if you bet $1, you get $33. So people who bet, you know, $200, you know, 200 times 33, you're getting $6,000 from that one bet. So that's why people like playing roulette. Yeah, no, I'll actually have to look into those. I know I downloaded. Oh god, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I downloaded that pack a while ago, and it just got sort of suffocated in with all of my other assets. All right, so this is the general gist of what we've got going. We've got this tiny little bit of a slant. Got him down on the ground. That doesn't look too bad for the shadows. They're doable. They don't look terrible. So let's bump the exposure down a bit now on this photo, because the photo needs to match the background to a point. That looks better. Everything's sort of flowing together a little bit. Let's see if I can get. I want to see if I can get this chat to. There we go. Chat to reset. Oh god. Here are all of your chats. Look at them all. All right. Take a drink real quick. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make things look cool with lights. We're going to put some text on this too. Let's do that first, actually. Let's put some text on here. Because if we're going to have lighting from the background on things, we're going to need it to match the front as well. We're going to need the lighting to match stuff behind it. But first, it's that photo we stole from Miami. Has this nice pink hue in it, but we don't want that. So we're going to paint over it with this blue and then just set it to color. It actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. And I'm all thumbs today. There. We do that. Yeah, that definitely happens. Staring at a white canvas. That's why I changed the canvas from white to black or something else. There is a good quote someone has, and I don't remember who it is. But it's like whenever he gets a new notebook or something, he rips out the first page so it's not perfect and pristine anymore. People, they want to be romantic about notebooks and stuff like that. So let's see what this will look like. We're going to end up probably not using this. But I want to keep it as much as possible. Just because you know me, I love my depth. My depth in things. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this. We got our guys in the front. We've got our boxing room we don't need anymore because they're out on the street. We could probably go in here and like add something up here that would be cooler than that. So let's do that. Northern lights. Let's add the northern lights because we can. Because we have the power. It might look good if I put a crowd of people around them or something like that. What I want to do is that. Okay. But I want it to not affect anything that's brighter than very dark. So I want it to do that. Perfect. And I just mask this out all willy-nilly. Kind of like this. What's up, Noah? Yeah, I mean, there would be like camera flashes and stuff. That looks stupid. We're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. So I think if I have a crowd behind them, the only issue I have is having that look somewhat realistic with the street I have going on. Because I want the street to be realistic. But actually, I'm going to add... How do I want to add this? Let's use some of Ethan's brushes. Light lines, exactly what I want. And I've never used this for this actual purpose. But I'm going to today, and I'm going to actually use it as a light line. Dang it. So if we go like this, and like that. What does that look like? Should make the ground here red. Yeah, kind of like that, which is fine, but I want it to be like crazy blurred. Yeah, kind of like that. And then I want it to be somewhat overlaid as well. Yes, that's the thing with the text. There's a bunch of stuff we can do with the text. Just depends on, you know, how much do we want to play into the neon? How easily can we do something with neon? Those are the questions. Oh, I guess I can set... No, I can't. Okay. Let's do that. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. 30. Duplicate. Overlay. Delete. 5. 5. Done some stuff with neon. I want it to be a little bit grittier than that. I don't want it to contrast a little bit, so we might take a little bit of thinking about what we want to do with that. Universe graphics, if you're going to use the Wacom tablet or Wacom display tablet, I don't know display tablet. I know Design with Dan had one. He had a display tablet, and then he got rid of it and sold it. The Wacom tablets themselves, if you're going to use it, are great. I know. That's what Jonathan Ogstow uses for his lighting. Okay, let's add some text to this. We're going to add some text. We're going to add it right here. Boom, done. Text. Montserrat. Mise-en black. In white. Pop. Done. Hello, Ricky. Welcome, welcome. Let's not do that. Let's look at some stuff. Let's look at some stuff on Pinterest for some inspiration. My phone is buzzing from eBay auctions. I can win. So I have a general idea of what I might want to do. So is it Fury v Wilder or Wilder v Fury? Fury v Wilder or Wilder v Fury? Fury v Wilder. Alright, we'll do that. Alright. Let's find a font that doesn't suck. AKA something that is condensed and bold because we love it, like tungsten. But not tungsten. And not Druck. Yes, not Druck. Do you guys have other options? Actually, this doesn't look too bad. I might want to do this. I have an iPad that I could probably use, I think. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. So, like, I'm a big proponent of... I like using boxes for text. Because I can make sure they're to the bounds and it's easier to align stuff. So I don't like this. I'm going to make this like crazy type. What about B? I haven't used B in a while. And it's not thick enough. Go to Porter McGoder on Pinterest. Alright, let's go to Porter McGoder. Porter Porter gray, right? Or is it the other gray? Is it Porter? Oh, here you go. Porter gray spring looks. What am I thinking of? Why's my... Yeah, no, I had it right the first time. Porter gray sports. Porter, what is going on? It's just leggings, dude. Come on. Sports. I don't even want... I just want typography. That's the thing, is like I look up sports designs. Like, I don't care about sports design. I just want cool looking type. That's what we want. And I know what I want because we're going to do something like... Where is it at? We're going to do something like... I went too far. Alright, I went too far with it. I know what we're doing. I just need to find the right font. And that's an issue too. They do have classes on here though. So I know I want a sans serif font that's similar to this. I haven't used Tandell in forever. Ooh, Rama Gothic. I haven't used Rama Gothic in a while. Oh wait, Porter's real name on Pinterest is Porter McGoder. We're going to Pinterest, going to have a fun time. Porter McGoder, click. Yeah, I want to search Porter McGoder instead, idiot. I don't want pins, I want people. Porter. Anyway. Alright, let's get back to business. Okay, we're going to have Fury v. Wilder. Then we're going to have a nice big 3. Maybe the 3 we can put in neon. Make a big neon 3. Now I have something somewhere. Oh, here. Something I downloaded from Envato. What color should we make it? Probably red. Let's go like this. We'll paste this. We'll go like this. Place your object here. How about instead of that, I just add all the effects to it. And then duplicate it again and add all the effects to it. Kind of like that. We take that fill and we drop it down to 0. And boom. Yeah, I could do... Yeah, 3 would make sense. What I was trying to find, honestly, was a photo of a skeleton hand going like this.